And here he is, coming down the People's Aisle, weighing in at 210 pounds. From Manchester, England, as strong as Hercules, he is Rick the Rock. That's right, I am Rick the Rock, and welcome to the great and to the brilliant People's WWE channel. We are indeed on the road to the event that is WrestleMania. And on that road, you guys know what to do because you guys are cool and you guys are awesome. Let's try and get another 3 subscribers before WrestleMania. Team Bring It Worldwide. Go and view and like my Facebook page, the People's WE page, Team Bring It. Check those pictures out, the videos, and answer those questions about wrestling. Go and view and like World Wrestling Network, WWE, on Facebook. Tell them I sent you. Make sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my other videos, such as my Raw and Superstars review. Comment below. Share this video all over the people's internet. Tell your friends about Rick the Rock. And me on Facebook, Richard J. Pate. Check out my pictures and videos on there and send me a message. And follow me on Twitter, Rick the Rock Pate. Send me a tweet, hashtag Rick the Rock. But on that road to WrestleMania, this is how I would book this week's WWE Raw. So we kicked off Raw with Stephanie McMahon coming out talking, and then Roman Reigns did. Roman Reigns didn't really say much. I would have had him saying more than what he really said. And also I'd have had him in a match on Raw. I would have also had Triple H kicking off Raw, talking about the beating that Roman Reigns gave him last week. It was Kevin Owens taking on AJ Styles. This match went on way too long. I would have cut down the time of the match. It was an alright match, but it just went on way too long. And then Chris Jericho chased after, AJ Styles chased after Chris Jericho. Dolph Ziggler came out talking, then The Miz did, then Sami Zayn did. That was alright. Big E beat Rusev. I would have had Rusev win to give the League of Nations momentum heading into WrestleMania. The Wyatt family were talking on the Titantron. I would have had, I know Bray Wyatt's injured, but I would have had Luke Harper and Rick Rowan in a tag team match or something because they're just getting pushed back. Big Show came out talking, and then the Social Outcast did. Social Outcast then beat up the Big Show. Kane came out, beat up Social Outcasts, and then short-slammed the Big Show from the top rope. This was quite a wasted segment. Big Show hugging Kane and then getting on the top rope. So that was a bit, I didn't really know, that was a bit weird. Didn't really know what was going on there. But at least Social Outcasts were on TV. This is what it's all about, getting on TV. Raw, SmackDown, pay-per-views, and at least they're at WrestleMania. Fifth Harmony will sing America the Beautiful at WrestleMania. As I've said in my Raw Superstars review, if you check that out, they did win American X Factor 2012. So I suppose we're a well-known band in America. But I don't really know any big singers that could sing at WrestleMania. Maybe Elton John or Madonna, but maybe they're busy. Because it used to be like, well, that used to be one of the big moments of WrestleMania, who would sing America the Beautiful. Last year was Aloe Black. No idea. And I think the year before, wasn't it Lillian Garcia? Kevin Owens came out talking, and it was Sin Cara versus Zack Ryder versus Stardust. This was a fresh match. Fresh matches are always good. And at WrestleMania, it will be Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens versus The Miz versus Zack Ryder versus Sin Cara versus Stardust versus Dolph Ziggler. In a ladder match for the Incredible title. This match is just a rehash of last year, but with just different people. If I was booking it, I would have made it a TLC, table, ladder and chain match, to make it different and also to make it bigger. Roman Reigns attacked Triple H backstage, and then Triple H escaped in a car. Obviously, it happened their match at WrestleMania for the WWE World Championship, but like I've said, I would have put Roman Reigns in a match on Raw. It was Charlotte beating Natalya. Not really much to be said here. I'd have had another fresh match and put Charlotte against somebody she's never faced before. I don't know who though. Bubba Ray Dudley beat R-Truth. Again, fresh match, but I think Bubba Ray Dudley should really face one of the Usos, either Jay or Jimmy, and also the match at WrestleMania should now be a table match. Hopefully it's going to be. Chris Jericho beat Fandango. Not really much to be said here. Fandango, I can't remember the last time he won a match on Raw or SmackDown. And then AJ Styles came out talking. If it's going to be AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho at WrestleMania, then why bother having the 3 matches they did have? They could have built it until WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar will be on SmackDown. That was good. Mr. McMahon came out talking. Again, Mr. McMahon didn't really say much. He just said if The Undertaker loses at WrestleMania, it will be his last. I do think Shane should have been on Raw, or, well, maybe not Shane, but The Undertaker should have Undertaker should have either been on Raw or maybe been on the town trying to send a message to Mr. McMahon or a lightning bolt or something. And your main event was Braun Strowman taking on Dean Ambrose in a rematch. Braun and Strowman coming out with a win by DQ because Dean Ambrose hit Braun with a steel chair. I would have had Brock Lesnar on Raw. I know he's going to be on SmackDown, but I would have still had him on Raw. Maybe give him Dean the F5. But that's how I would have booked Monday Night Raw. If you agree, let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, follow, and share, and add. Team Bring It Worldwide. You know what to do. If you smell what The Rock is cooking.